In high school, I was a state champion track runner. What really called to me was being able to be competitive, so I was always an athlete. I ended up going to college on a football scholarship. The summer leading up to my junior year, I worked on everything that I would need to be able to get a shot at the pros. It was maybe 2 weeks before fall camp started for my junior year. I was driving on Glenwood Road here in Atlanta, and I was in a small sports car. I was so surprised when I saw that a box truck is coming in the opposite direction, making a left turn, and it was headed directly towards me. I saw the truck. I had no time to stop. I slammed on my brakes and I just screamed as loud as I could because I knew I was going to make impact. When I woke up, my engine was sitting on my lap and it had pushed my left knee back maybe 5 or 6 inches. It took a few hours to get me out, and I remember one of the people saying, "Hey, when we pull this engine off, if you feel your skin pulling off, let us know." And I just remember at that moment just being like, how bad is this? And I remember a doctor telling me that I'm probably not going to be playing football again. When they told me that I wouldn't be able to play again, that's when I realized that I had lost a dream that was in the making. By the time I came to, I had already signed with an attorney. I will say that now that I'm a personal injury attorney, I know that some things were not done correctly. I don't think I was properly advised of the true value of my case. It was less than the policy limit, and I feel like I deserved more than the policy limit. I feel let down that my attorney didn't have the wherewithal or the courage to say, no, it's no way I'm going to let you sell yourself short. A friend of mine was going to law school, and he actually encouraged me to think about it. And I realized all of this is made for me, and the idea of helping people who had been in my same situation, it seemed like a perfect fit.
At the time, I was a Uber driver. I had a passenger in the car, and we were driving on the highway, and a big pickup truck was getting over on me, and it drove me off the road onto a green pasture, which just happened to be a hill. I hit the hill and went airborne. When it happened, I was in complete shock. I knew my rider was hurt really bad. At that point, I knew I needed a lawyer. I chose the Arnold law firm because the professionalism and the standard of excellence is hard to find. I knew I made the right choice picking Will Arnold after the case had settled and I actually got my check. At that point, I knew it was a big touchdown.
Will and his team guided me through the legal process by going over every single step. If I could describe my experience in one word, it would be peace. No more worries, no more stress. Everything's perfect. And in my opinion, he is the best of the best.
What drives me every day is the natural competitive edge that I'm looking for. I'm still running a race. At the Arnold Law Firm, clients find a family